welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since the last time I managed an update. Lots of family things, bad weather, I work outside, my fibromyalgia catching up, having to go up and down island for various medical appointments for family members. Everything's kept me busy. So, quick update as to what I'm doing. If I know what I'm doing, might be a nice idea, I suppose. Okay, I've replaced the ignition wire that was bad. Works fine now. There appears to be a filter in the carburetor that I haven't been able to get it out yet, but I will, and that appears to be what's clogging the actual hoses up. When I put gas in it, it doesn't go anywhere. So we'll have to deal with that. But what I'm going to be doing for a little while is some small parts sandblasting to get an idea of what I'm doing. And I thought I'd look at the tool kit that came originally from the manufacturer. I am not 100% sure I have all the tools at the moment. I don't think they'll ever, most of them, be of any use. But there they are. First, the one that works, because I have actually used it. Oh, of course, I've jammed it now. Okay, it did work, because I have used it. This is the jack. Simple screw. This handle is, well, it's supposed to come up, but it's stuck right now. It wasn't when I got the car. Just since it sat since then, it's gotten to be stuck. So I guess I'll deal with that. I did change a tire using this, so I know it works. It needs cleaning, painting, greasing. It does work, but it lifts up the whole side of the car. I think I'd prefer a little bottle jack, and I happen to have one, so I will probably use that rather than that. It's not particularly stable. I really don't like it. Here. The only part that isn't completely rusty. This, that's a grease gun. It came with the car, yep. It's for going around and greasing. You turn the little knob on the back here, which you should be able to do, but despite there being grease still in it, it's stuck. So I'm gonna have to do some work on that, but this is for greasing up your car. If I can get it working, it'll probably be perfectly fine. I'm sure I can. Deal with it later. You've seen me use this. It's the starter handle. Still turns. Was black originally. Is now an archaeological find. But I can clean this up. And we'll get that going again. I think this is one of my favorite things. Yes, it's a tire iron. Its job, of course, is to let you change the tire. But this end, this let you remove the tire so that you could change the inner tube inside. I can see me levering with this to get a tire off today. Not really, but I'll put it in the kit anyway. Right, these things. No, they didn't spend their lives at the bottom of an ocean, even though they look it. They were on the carpet in the car. That's where I found them. They're all for different sizes of nut. I haven't seen one like this since I was a kid. My dad had a set that probably came with my mother's Morris. So they just need sandblasting to probably work. You stick a screwdriver through that hole there and you turn. So a lot of cleaning to do. In fact, one of the things I can do that will help is, oh, there we go, lots of rust off them. Here we are. I don't think I'll ever get this to work, but I will sandblast it, and then I'm going to throw it into some CLR and just leave it, see if it'll come clean. This is, of course, a wrench. Oh, it's not of the ratcheting kind, so yeah, I will get it working. I thought it was a ratchet type, but needs a bit of a cleanup. I imagine there were a bunch of them at one time for getting into tight places. Maybe I can find them. We'll see. Something else I'm going to sandblast in this batch, the fan. Now, interesting, this is in two pieces. This was for use in winter, so you didn't overcool your engine. And you put the two together in summer so that you could get maximum cooling. And of course, if you put them together like this, you've got one blowing out, one blowing in. It won't do you the least bit of good. That works better. So we'll get this cleaned up and painted. All the other tools cleaned up and painted. And among the junk that's in the trunk, not just my trunk, Rita's trunk, there might even be the rest of the tools that go with this. I don't know yet. There is a lot of stuff in there, and there are a lot of stuff I'm going to need to use my small sound blaster on. I'm not sure about the master cylinder for this thing that operates the brake and the clutch. It is a rusted wreck. Now, maybe I can clean it up and rebuild it. But for the cost of the rebuild kit, it's only $75 more for a brand new one with the kit already in it, functioning, ready to go. It's the same with the slave cylinders on this car. They're cheaper to buy only a few dollars to get the kit and hone and rebuild and hope they work, rather than just getting the rebuilt ones. They're an awful lot cheaper to do it that way. And better peace of mind, I think. So that's what the immediate future is, as I've got stuff to do outside until we can get the carport sorted out. It might end up having to be used for my daughter's furniture when we clean that floor of the house. So I might not get the carport for a while. But I've got the compressor moved from my wood shop, where I used it to bore out woodwind instruments, out to here, where I can run various pneumatic tools and the sandblaster. Oh, what else can I tell you? Inside of the car now just smells slightly like an old car. That's a massive improvement. So the stench is gone. I couldn't be happier about that. I've got an engine that runs. I have no idea if this will move. Don't know what the drivetrain's like. We'll find out later. It's all an adventure, and there's absolutely no rush. So in the next couple of days, we'll get the sandblaster set up, and we'll see how that works. Could be interesting hearing me say anything, because I'm going to be wearing a mask, and there'll be a compressor running in the background, but we'll see how it goes. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.